Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we got another tool review, and what we're going to be reviewing is this old Craftsman tool set that I bought a couple years back. This is a master set. I don't know if they still make it, but I know a lot of companies offer similar items. But I've been asked to do a review on this before, so I'm going to go ahead and choose to do one now. So let's go ahead and begin. But before we begin the tour, please go ahead down below and hit subscribe, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, it'll definitely help the channel grow, and it'll feature more awesome content to your YouTube homepage. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. So this is a 4-tier drawer system, guys. Now this bottom drawer, I might as well just get out of the way and tell you, when I got it, it was just empty. This is for overflow tools, and I just put all my overflow tools in here, little things and sockets that I need throughout the day. Now anything that's down here did not come with the set, except for, I believe, these Allen keys. Now you get a set in standard and metric, and these sets, you can see one is down here as well. But these were original with the set, I believe, and then everything else down here is, stuff that I've added on throughout the years. So when we do this review, let's keep in mind this normally will come empty. Again, I don't know if Craftsman still makes this set or if it's being made, because I know Sears is no longer and Craftsman has been sold off. So they may not do this, or they do something similar to this. The first tier up here is going to be our 1/4-inch drive tools. Now this is how this set came. The stuff here on the side, guys, again, this was empty. These are things that I've thrown in here throughout the years, so pay no attention to this. These are, have been bought separately. So what we have here is a 1/4-inch ratchet. You got your long and your shorts. You can see here on this side. Now the reason why there's so many variations, you have metric, you have standard, you have 6-point and 12-point. They give you a lot of options here, so it's really good. The only thing that I would say is lacking would be the extensions. You only get this one extension. It's suitable, but sometimes it'd be nice to have a long, a medium, and a short. They don't offer that with you on this set. Now you also have a screwdriver handle here, where you can take all these little adapters and switch them out or turn it into a screwdriver, whatever you choose to do so. Really basic, real simple. The ratchets, if anyone's ever used these Craftsman ratchets, you know that they're okay, but they're not the greatest. But I've replaced mine several times. I really don't use the set anymore. I mainly use the sockets if I need them. But aside from that, guys, I usually use my other set of tools. And to give you guys an idea, this thing comes in at a 4mm to a 14mm on the metric, and it comes up to a 1 1/16 and a 9/16 as far as the standard stuff goes. So it's a pretty good set when it comes to what they give you as far as the 1/4-inch. Now the second tier that we're going to be moving up to is going to be our 3/8 drive drawer. Now same thing, they give you a ratchet. Anyone ever used these, they're not the greatest. I'm just going to put that out there. I never really cared for Craftsman ratchets, especially these. They just they're very sloppy, very loose. They don't work that great. Now we have a similar thing going on here with the addition of some star sockets that they give you. These have a very distinct 12-point star cutout. These have been useful for me. Before I had like a proper inverted torque set, I would use these, but now I got the right sets for that. And again, this is my starting set, guys, so this is what I was counting to use when I first started in the field. It's not so relevant anymore because I do have other tools that have taken place of this, but I can't bear put this to the side. I still use it every now and then. And we have our same assortment. We have our longs, we have our shorts, we have them in 6-point and 12-point, and also in metric and standard. Now this set goes from, I believe, a 9mm to a 18, and it goes, let me see here, from a 3/8 to a, I'm not exactly sure which one this is, 3/4. And that's going to be for all of the 3/8 stuff. It's a pretty decent set. I would have liked to seen like a 19mm and a 3/8, because most of the newer sets I have go up to 19, and they usually start at an 8mm. But this set starts at 9. It is what it is. Nothing you can really do about it. But again, very useful. And then you also get, like I said, these stars. They come from 1/4 to about a 1/2 inch, and just a star pattern. I used to use them in place for inverted torques. So that's the 3/8 drive. Now the third and last drawer here that we actually have tools in is going to be our 1/2 inch drawer. Now this drawer, they gave us a few nice little things. Now keep in mind the center area here, these two little sockets did not come with the set. I've had to add them later on, but you get your ratchet here. You get your 3/8 extensions and your 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter down here in this drawer. I don't know why they didn't put them up top. Maybe they ran out of space because the 3/8 seems to have the most as far as sockets and versatility. But they are down here. You do get your 3/8 extensions. Then you have your 1/2 inch ratchet, a 1/2 inch extension, which again, kind of like the 1/4 inch. I wish they gave us a variety of sizes on this, but they didn't. They only gave us a short. It is what it is. Same thing goes for the ratchet. You know, not the greatest, very sloppy. Don't really care for them, but in the beginning when I first started off, I would use it quite often, and I have warranted it throughout the years. As a matter of fact, I believe I warranted this before Sears was not a business, just because I didn't know what Craftsman tools was gonna wind up at, and to get a warranty, that's why it's shiny and not all beat up. Now, this set pretty much only comes with 12-point sockets. They don't give you the 6 points in the 1/2 inch configuration, and it's starting off at 9mm and it ends at 27mm. Now, from 9 to 19, you get an even set. Then you jump to 21, 22, and 27. They don't give you anything in between, but you know, at least it gives you some coverage. I have added these two sockets that, you know, cover the in between. That's why these are there. And as far as this goes, on the smaller side, the metric, you start off at a 1/2 inch and it goes up to 1, and I believe, let me see here, it's been a while, 1 and 1/16 would be the largest that you can go up to. And again, pretty good set. Does skip a few numbers, same thing on the standard size, but I never cared for the standard too much. I only really cared for the metric. And another addition that he gave you on this is 2 spark plug sockets. They give you your standard one and your oversized. So this one is going to be, I believe, the 5/8. Yes, it is 5/8. And then you have the 13/16, which is the bigger one. I rarely have ever used this one. I have mainly used the 5/8. They do have that little rubber inside there that's supposed to grip the spark plug. I will say it's kind of annoying because it comes off. It has a tendency for you to put the spark plug in, pull it out, and it stays in the spark plug. Then you got to get the spark plug out and take it out. It's just always been a nuisance to me, but I've used it and it's worked. It's been pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and put this 1/2 inch drawer back. Like I said on the bottom, guys, this one does come with the Allen keys that were in the set. Everything else down here I've added. I just don't want to empty it out to make the video, just to give you guys an idea. But this is basically just storage. It even says here larger sized keys, additional storage, and additional sized wrenches. Now that I think about it, just to give you guys an idea, I believe it also came with Craftsman wrenches that are currently not in this set. I have them in my other toolbox, but I do believe you got a small Craftsman set from 10 to 18, I believe, of actual wrenches. And if you guys are wondering what style wrenches, it would have been something like this without the gear, just a manual style wrench. So I do believe it came with those, now that I recall. And again, those are not here. They're currently in my other toolbox. As a matter of fact, let me just take you guys down there. If we take a little stroll here in the shop, I have those wrenches right here. And again, I don't use these very often, but these are the original ones. As you guys can see, they say Craftsman on them, and 18 is the biggest size. And I knew that they only came up to 10 because I had to buy the 9 and the 8mm and everything else myself separately, but they did come with those as well. That pretty much wraps up the tool review for this Craftsman box, guys. Now, I don't know if this review is going to be helpful at all because I don't know if they make this. I know if you go on Amazon, there is a gear wrench version of this. I believe it includes a couple more things, and that set actually has nicer ratchets. I actually do use gear wrench ratchets, and they are pretty good. So I will put a link in the description for that in case you guys are curious about getting something like this. I started off with this tool set. In the very beginning, it was my go-to, and then as the years went on and I was able to afford better tools and more tools, I wound up outgrowing this fairly quickly. But for a good year or two, this was my solid go-to, and it has served me very well. And it's a good tool set if you guys are beginners or do-it-yourselfers or at-home mechanics that just need some tools and need them in a set. Usually these go for a couple $100. At least that's what I believe I paid for. I got it on a Black Friday special, and I believe it was $150 back then. But again, I don't know if they make this. I got this back in the day when Sears was still a store and open. Now, you know, at least we don't have any around here where I'm from, here in Chicago. So with that said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.